What's up guys, welcome back to Black Mamba. This morning I was out on a run and I was kind of thinking to myself, man, this pandemic is finally starting to get it's lost all its novelty. It's starting to get pretty old. Starting to miss all those things that used to take so much for granted. Now I can't even imagine being able to go to a movie theater, get some popcorn, watch a movie, take my kids out to the park where there's all kinds of people and play. But then I caught myself, I said, you know what, man, even right now, there's terrible tragedies going on, horrific things happening in India with the virus there, all around the world, different situations. So just look at things with some gratitude instead, and thankful that, as much as you may be stuck at home or whatever your situation is, at least hopefully you still have your health, and I can still be down here in my weird basement training, practicing Kung Fu. That's a blessing to be able to do that, to even be able to go for a run, have the health to do that. Always helps to put things in perspective a little bit. So today, super short. This is something I've been working on during the week. Always working on putting on more, always working on things with a different focus, okay? Let's just talk to you a little bit about shadow boxing. Because again, always cognizant of the fact that not all of you, maybe you just don't have room for a heavy bag, or you don't have a situation, can't get one, whatever. So you always have to figure out different ways to train with what you have. Even if you don't have anything, or for me, redeployed, working in all kinds of weird situations. In this one situation where I'm at, honestly, I'm kind of there just watching this facility or whatever. There's not too much to do for this 3-hour little window that I'm there. So for there, I just spent the whole time shadow boxing for that shift, and actually it's been super fun and useful. My colleagues kind of look at me like I'm crazy, but it gives them something to watch too, because actually that little stint is pretty boring. So when you're there, when you have that time, and actually you can just kind of focus on your movement, even if you're in the kitchen, nothing to do or whatever. It really helps just always focusing on your movement, always focus on moving and striking. That's basically what shadow boxing is. So in its most general sense, okay, what you're trying to do when you're shadow boxing is you're imagining there's this imaginary opponent in front of you, okay? So for Wing Chun, it helps you to focus on a couple of different things. First thing first, I'm trying to focus on how I can move around, how I can come in and strike, okay? So I figure if I'm fighting you over there, I gotta get to you. Oh, I'm coming off the line, I'm coming in and striking. So I can practice that when I'm doing my shadow boxing, okay? Instead of just staying in one spot. You don't want that. The other thing that it helps you do, for me, I'm always trying to focus on my balance, my footwork, being able to move around, okay? First of all, that works on your cardio a little bit. Forces you to stay relaxed, okay? So just like running, you gotta keep breathing when you're moving around. So focus on your breath, focus on your movement, focus on being able to switch your stance. As you do this, especially if you focus on that moving around part, more and more you start to find your balance so that you can quickly change your weight distribution, okay? And change your direction without throwing yourself off balance. That's it, moving along those lines, okay? Being able to change and shift around. Stay relaxed as you're doing so, okay? I know when I first started Wing Chun, I was very kind of tense and stiff. One of the things this movement also helps you to do is to try to stay as fluid as possible, okay? The last thing you want to be is to be stiff and immobile, especially believe me, under pressure, you're going to be more tense anyway, okay? So this is your chance to stay practiced and keep it fluid. So your upper body should be able to move around, your whole body should be able to twist and move in tandem with your strikes and your motions, okay? So focus on that fluidity. Focus on being able to throw relaxed strikes, back into your recovery position. Then, you want to make it more fun? It's fun anyway. You want to make it more fun, you can focus on specific elements. So then this is something I was working with my students the other day. I was practicing, okay, now you can imagine a situation. I already told you guys, if you have to back up, you got clocked, you're always trying to go off the line to do that. But as you know, life's not perfect. So sometimes maybe you get hit, you gotta go straight back, okay? You just do, you get knocked back, you gotta back up. In that situation, you can practice those things. You can practice going off the line, that's your ideal. You can also practice, okay, I'm imagining here I got hit, boom, I got clocked, I'm going straight back, boom, but I'm trying to throw some shots as I go back there, okay, to catch him as he's coming in, rushing towards me or whatever. So I'm not just getting knocked back straight, ready for a knockout, okay? So boom, I practice, I'm here, I'm fighting, I got caught, I'm back and shit, I'm throwing shots, I go back there, keep my guard up, okay? That's one way. The other way thing you can work on now is you can imagine, oh man, injured my arms, don't have use of my arms here, so I'm just trying to work on, okay, without my arms, trying to be evasive here, trying to be as evasive as I can, I'm just working on that, just working on being evasive, and that's it, okay? Then you can work on just doing your kicks, so I can't use my arms here, so I'm just practicing throwing my kicks from here, that's it, okay? You can break it up into different facets like that, and it gets more interesting. Try doing 4 different rounds, focusing on 4 different things. Those are some little tips, okay? Shadowboxing is a great way. You can work on, even if you want to, you can say, I'm not allowed to do any fist strikes, okay? So I'm just gonna use view style, jump style, all those different things like that instead, all right? You can do different things. You make it up, have fun with it. That's the main thing anyway, right? Okay. If you ever want to, share some of your tips. So if you have a cool drill you're using for shadowboxing, I'd love to hear it, all right? Share it with other people watching. So it's not just my ideas, I'm sure you have amazing ideas in your own. Until next time, stay strong, be grateful, keep practicing. I'll see you next time at Black Mamba Wing Chun.